All right, everybody. I want to talk about what I hear on the radio from ministers and people. Even I've heard about it in a book before, and that's that love is not a feeling; it's an act of your will. Now that's what they say. And when I was younger, I thought about that and I agreed with them. Yeah, I thought, yeah, the only feelings that love is these selfish feelings like lust. So I agreed with them at the time. But now I realize that that is 100% incorrect. That love, of course, is a feeling. And I even go farther than that and I say that belief is a feeling. That if you have zero feeling, but you think you believe, like to believe in God, but you have no feelings, like you do not feel God's love in your life, then your belief is zero. I say, and I'll be the first one to coin this, it's okay with me, I say that love is a strong feeling, and the more you feel, the more love you give. And I also say that the more you believe, the more love you feel. And to the exact degree that you feel is to the degree that you have love and the degree that you believe. Like, let's say, for instance, there's a dead piece of wood on the ground, or even a dead body. That body has no feelings. So we could say that body has no love. Or a dead leaf. It has no feelings. It cannot even give love anymore. But anything that is alive, even a person that's in a coma, you can pinch their feet and pinch their skin, and if their body cringes a little bit, they got hope because their nerves are still working. But if they're in a coma and you pinch them and nothing cringes, if their body doesn't move a little bit, then basically they're brain dead. And so, this is coming back to feelings. Anything that is alive has feelings. And the best way to live your life is a life full of feelings. Real feelings. Of course, the best way, of course, is to learn to get rid of the negative feelings and develop the strong, good feelings. Joy, happiness, love, pleasure, different pleasures. Like, even the Bible says that a man's to love his wife would be his great pleasure. Doesn't mean to sex her, to lust her. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about transcending words to their highest meaning. So never are we going to say that love is lust. And if Jesus said, I love you, he didn't ever mean, I lust you. Jesus could not take a good high word and bring it to a lower meaning. Only us men can say love. We say it all the time on the phone, to our girlfriends, to our friends, and so on. I love you. But what we really mean is I lust you. And we've got to stop playing with words in such a wrong meaning like this and use words to their highest meaning. So when one can say I love you, they better have a feeling behind that. And she or him or whoever it might be, even a child, even a dog, they can feel if we love them. There has to have some feelings behind our words. That's what makes us alive. This is 4 minutes. Let's see if this video lasts longer. Normally they stop me at 4 minutes. Let's see what happens. I'll go a few more minutes and let's see what happens here. So, do you get my point about feelings? Do you want to argue this point with me? I would love to hear from you. Argue with me. Because I tell you, you will be dead wrong. Unless you could prove me dead wrong. And then we'll both be dead. No, let's be alive and let's argue the point. I've thought about it for a long, long time, and I see that I first came to realize it in my writing about belief. And I know that you can't have belief in God if you don't feel God's love for you. And it's not your love for God. You can't love God until you realize He loves you. And by you feeling His love for the different good things He's done for you in your life, you eventually come to be thankful and to know He's real and alive in you. Not alive just out there in the universe, but alive in you. And then your life starts changing. And the more you believe, the stronger your belief, the more your feelings. And then you become a real example of God, because you have a stronger light that's in you. And light is joy, and light is happiness, and it's intelligence, and it's full of wisdom. Light is everything.